on Treeline Lane. I'm Larry Marble. It's time for a big old heaping helping of ag information. You're listening to our program courtesy of the good folks at D&D Farm and Ranch on I-10 in Seguin. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a quick look at the things that affected grain movement, courtesy of John Tuggle. As much of the trade expected, USDA reduced the national corn yield to 175.6 bushels to acre, down from 177 they saw in the August report. On the other hand, USDA raised the soybean average yield from 51 to 51.9. After some initial erratic trading, corn and beans rallied as the corn and beans closed up 14 by the bushel. The corn balance sheet, USDA did cut domestic feeding and exports by 25 million bushels each, but the smaller corn production level due to a lower yield, allowing the end of year carryout for 22-23 to drop to 1.388 billion bushels. Corpus Christi's public elevator in Archer Daniels Midland was closed over the weekend for Milo trucks. They say they'll be open this week, 8 to 4:45. Cargill's open this weekend, it said, but was in 7 to 3 open on Monday, and then looks like 7 to 5, then closed on Tuesday for maintenance. Neighbor, there's your grains, courtesy of John Tuggle, 361-852-5207. Neighbor, this portion of Down on the Farm is brought to you by PMI, the Robstown location, 361-767-7473, pipemovers.com, pipe, steel, and fencing, the Robstown location. Neighbor, let's take a look at meat moves from Friday. We'll begin with the national pork carcass cutout value. Looks like it was 148 lower at 121.83. The picnic, the ham, and the belly were the only cuts reported lower. Federal slaughter through Saturday, 2.338 million head. That's 6,000 head above last week, 70,000 head below the same week last year. Wholesale box prices higher on Friday afternoon. The choice up 27, 263.37. The select up 213, 239.59. The choice select spread 23.78. Federal slaughter 647,000 head through Saturday. That was 4,000 head down from the week before on a lighter Saturday kill, but we killed 11,000 head more for the same week from last year. Cattle changed hands 144 to 148, up 4 to 5. We did see some 229 to 235 hot and hanging on the rail. It was 140 in the south. Neighbor, there's your meat moves. Neighbor, did you know that the Millworks division at MG Building Materials is a great place to look when you want to upgrade your home? That division carries a full line of wood, aluminum, and vinyl windows. What a great upgrade. We've got vinyl windows in our house down here on the bay, and they sure are pretty from the inside and out. The possibilities for those upgrades are endless with the help of MG and their 5 locations. They've got one in San Antonio, got one in Corpus, got one in Uvalde, got one in Kerrville, and they have one in Pleasanton. That's MG Building Materials. It's Sunday evening, a little after 7. We're looking towards sheep and goats on Tuesday and cattle on Wednesday there in Fredericksburg. Sean Geiswhite, what do you think?
Well, Larry, it's kind of been quiet all weekend, but I sure don't anticipate any less than what we've been running. Somewhere on lines at 3,200 to 4,000 sheep and goats, and on the cattle end, somewhere around that 18 to 2,200. So see how they roll in the first part of the week, but we haven't got any relief down this way, so it's still plenty dry. So I'm sure our numbers won't change a whole lot till we do get a rain.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Sean Geiswhite.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
Sean, we appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, I want to remind you about my friends Stephen and Terry Lehman at Lehman Pipe and Cattle. They've got used sucker rod in 5/8, 3/4, 7/8, and 1 inch, and they've got used oil field pipe, the #1 structural, straight, no holes, splits, or heavy scale, 2 3/8, 2 7/8, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5, 6 5/8, 7 5/8, 10 3/4, and 16 and 24 inch diameters. Also, from time to time, they see some #2 pipe available at a reduced price. Truckload discounts and delivery also available. They also have cattle guards. They make them from 10-foot wide to 30-foot wide, depending on the customer's needs and wants, with or without wings or cross gates. Also, the heavy-duty concrete beams to set them on. Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. Email them at lehmanpipe@gmail.com or call Stephen at 979-966-3447 or Terry at 979-820-8155. That's Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. We are on the line with Ken Jordan, Jordan Cattle Auction. Ken, right quick, let's talk about the Mason sale here Monday.
You bet, Larry. We got a little over 1,200 head already at around 5:30, 6 o'clock on Sunday evening on the yards of that. About 275 cows, not quite as many cows as we had last week. We're kind of looking around that 1,500 heads, what's shaping up to be for the sale today, Larry.
All right, let's talk about San Saba. Thursday, we didn't get a chance to.
You bet, Larry. We ended up having a really good run. Totally surprised all of us as the numbers that we had. They just kept rolling in and everything. Ended up having right at 2,800 head of cattle on the yards. Ended up about 4,500 some head for the whole week. We had over 1,000 cows that we ended up selling on Thursday. Quite a large number. But anyway, overall, the market remained very, very good. Demand was extremely good on all classes of heads, yearlings and packer cows and everything. The stocker steers, I thought overall last Thursday, they sold steady after last week's increase. We had 13 steers, weighed 449 at $202 a pound, right at $907 on those. I thought overall the 250 to 300 pound steers, I thought they were probably $10 to $20 higher. Really saw a lot of interest in there. I think a lot of folks beginning to just wonder if there can be enough calves to go to wheat in some areas that get the rain on up in Oklahoma or whatever, and they're starting to buy those even lighter cattle now. Our stocker heifers, I thought overall they sold steady, except I thought the 300 to 450 pound heifers were probably sold right at $5 to $10 higher. Feeder steers and heifers sold steady. Packer bulls, I thought they were really on fire. We had bulls that brought overall thought 5 to 10 higher. The top bull of the sale was a bull that weighed 2,030 pounds, brought $1.29 a pound. That was $2,619 for that bull, just going to Packer. I thought overall Packer cows probably sold $2 higher. Top cow, really good high yielding one, brought 97 cents. The pairs and stocker cows also steady in very good demand. Very strong market, Larry.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You bet. Then give us a call, Larry. Go 325-372-5159. Also a lot of information on our sales. We got our big specials August sale, the 27th, coming up, about 3,200 head for there. So anybody needs some replacement cattle. I know it's dry in some areas, but if you got some old cows, still got some grass, or folks where there is some rain available, then we'll take a look at a lot of these good young females we got coming for the August 27th sale. They're already the first rounds listed up on our website already, Larry.
That's JordanCattle.com. Ken Jordan, thank you so much.
You bet, Larry. Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
This is Channel 5 reporting live from the rangeland, where earlier today, a death was reported. I'm standing here talking to...
Mesquite.
Mr. Mesquite, what happened here today?
Well, Weesatch and I had been living on this rangeland. Every year the rancher would spray us with herbicide and we'd take a nice, long nap. But we always woke up.
What changed, Mesquite?
It's that Invora herbicide. The rancher used it with Rangeview to target his application. And now I don't think Weesatch is coming back.
I wouldn't think so. It's guaranteed
Control for 5 years.
You heard it from Mesquite himself. Invora and Rangeview stop brush for the long haul. It's guaranteed.
Enter to win up to 100 acres of Invora herbicide with a free Rangeview analysis today at invora.com/trial. Always read and follow label instructions. Invora herbicide is a restricted use pesticide. Invora is a registered trademark of Bayer Crop Science. Not all products are registered in all states.
Neighbor, it's time to catch up with Leo Casas. Leo, how are you today?
Doing good, Larry. I wanted to let your listeners know that I will be selling, anywhere from 500 to 800 cattle this fall. They're just some homegrown, one-iron, excellent quality cattle that will range from 5-year-old Brayford pairs down to 3/4 Brahman second calf breds. We've got a set open heifers. I'm going to be working on a detailed list pretty soon, but I will advertise them as we move closer to the fall, and they'll go quick. So the better opportunity may be now, sooner rather than later. I can be reached at 361-362-5863. Keep up with us on daily basis on Instagram, Casas Cattle _rancher3, or log on to my website for photos, videos, and information, CasasCattle.com, CASAS, CasasCattle.com. We're the Bow people.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976. Has heavy-duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Wholesale Steel, with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available, and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com. or call 210-624-2000 for wholesale steel.
We're on the line with Gary Butler, Nixon Livestock. It's about 7:20 Sunday evening, looking for a Monday sale. What's it looking like, Gary?
Larry, look like we're going to have 15 and a half probably. Look like 400 cows or better. Got some real good quality calves this week compared to the weeks prior. You know, the cattle are a little bit larger, and we got a bunch of light cattle also. But we got some big cattle that's sure ready to sell.
Good. So 1550 thereabouts?
Yes, there's around 1550, I think, with about 400 cows.
That's for the Monday sale. Nixon Livestock. Gary Butler, tell everybody how to contact you.
You can catch us here at Sale Barn, 830-582-1561 or 62. You can catch me on my mobile, 830-857-4330, Larry.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
MG Building Materials reminds you to start your next project today with an MG personal credit card. No interest if paid in full within 6 months. Apply for your card at any MG Building Materials store. Get all the information at mgbuildingmaterials.com. Remember, those stores are San Antonio, Corpus Christi, Kerrville, Pleasanton, and Uvalde. Call that Uvalde store at 2301 East Main Street at 830-278-4439. We're on the line with Rodney Butler, Beeville Livestock. Rodney, how did the sale go Friday?
We had a good sale Friday. We had some good calves, and they really sold good, I thought.
Walk the pens with us, Rodney.
We had 321 head of cattle and 3 goats. That whole market was active. Your 200, 300-pound steers are $1.84 to $2.20. Heifers $1.34 to $1.78. 300, 400-pound steers $1.54 to $1.96. Heifers $1.33 to $1.70. Your 400, 500-pound steers $1.57 to $1.91. Heifers $1.47 to $1.67. Your 500, 600-pound steers $1.57 to $1.91. Heifers $1.50 to $1.71. 600, 700-pound steers $1.45 to $1.65. Heifers $1.35 to $1.60. And your 700, 800-pound steers were $1.36 to $1.52. And heifers were $1.28 to $1.38. Packer cows were steady, with pretty active on the cows side. They brought anywhere from 31 to 86 cents. Packer bulls brought from 30 on the low and $1.09 on the high. Stocker cows brought anywhere from 77 to $1.07, with some bred cows dollaring out around $8.60. And the few pairs we had Friday brought $6.10 to $9.60, sir.
What do you know for this next week?
I don't know of any cattle coming in ahead of time this next week, so I don't know what we'll have this next Friday. But hopefully, dear Lord sends us some good rains in the next couple of days.
Tell everybody how to contact you.
Yeah, if I can help you market your cattle in South Texas, call me at 361-358-1727 or call me on my mobile, 645-5002.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, and take care.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, did you know, combined with the truss department, insulation department, and millworks department, just 3 of the departments there at MG Building Materials, they've got the ability to deliver an entire building package from a single supplier. They are truly your one-stop shop. They have 5 locations around South and Central Texas. Let's count them down right quick. Pleasanton, Kerrville, San Antonio, Corpus Christi, and Uvalde. MG Building Materials, your one-stop shop. mgbuildingmaterials.com. We're on the line with Riley Rhodes, Live Oak Livestock, 3 Rivers. Riley, I understand you had some rains going to affect your sale?
A little bit, Larry. We had some come in early during the week, but rained around pretty decent, from ½ inch to 2 or 3 inches down south of us, and some places here locally got an inch or so. So sure is welcome. Hopefully it'll start a new pattern, but we'll still end up with around maybe 13 to 1,400 for tomorrow. Got some pretty good stocker cows tomorrow. Got about 50 6-year-old Brayford cows, tiger strap cows, open cows, had the calves pulled off of them. They're kind of thin and sure due to turn back out somewhere if somebody needs them. We've got another little set of Brangus cows that are bred, probably about 30 of those. Got another set of Beefmaster cows. Got some pairs on those and some breds. They're good age cows as well. So stocker cows, got quite a few of them tomorrow. Probably 400 cows total and probably 1,000 calves. Calves, again, a lot of lightweight calves, but we do have more bigger yearling type cattle this week than we've had in the past couple of weeks. So quality looks good, and looking forward to seeing what happens tomorrow.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
361-813-6650 is the cell. 361-786-2553 is the office. Webpage is liveoaklivestock.com.
Thank you, Riley. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, let's take a long look at the grains, courtesy of John Tuggle. Milo through Corpus in August, D's plus 90, 1308, Houston 1308, Progresso 1361. Yellow corn to Corpus in August, September plus 140, 779 3/4. Houston 739 3/4. Progresso 839 3/4. Hard red winter wheat to Corpus in August, September plus 75, 964 1/4. We'll call Houston September plus $1 bill, 989 1/4. And we'll call Houston beans August delivery, November plus 15, 1439 1/4. Neighbor, no bales of Texas cotton moved, either East Texas, Oklahoma, or West Texas. Prices went from $115.46 to $117.65. That had put a 50-50 split on sales at about $115.55. Neighbor, that's it for the Best Darn Farm Show in Texas. No brag, just fact. I'm Larry Marble, and you're my neighbor. Neighbor, and you're the reason why we're the Best Darn Farm Show. Good day.